Where's that nice car? Yeah, 64
69 Camaro.
69 Camaro.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got the year wrong. So you did pretty well.
You know, I was myself, and I told you when I came into this house, I was like, you know, I'm just gonna play how I play my life, cool, and then hopefully it works out. If it doesn't, whatever, you know. So
any thoughts of what you would do differently?
No, I have no regrets in what I did in this house at all. I think I did everything. Like I said, the way I live and the way, you know, how I am and who I am is what you saw. So, you know, I wouldn't change anything. So.
Now, how much would you have to work as a mixologist to get that kind of money in the summer?
About maybe right under a year or something. So
that's a lot of tips.
That is a lot of tip money. Let's say that.
Okay, I got to ask you one thing. Now, America's going to tell you this. The womanizer thing was, most guys take it as a compliment. I know you have a relationship, but the way you went off on Sherry, it kind of, the fact that people liked you at the end was kind of a testament to the fact that you're yelling at a 75-year-old man. Now, I saw a lot of the feeds and realized he's not just this like cuddly grandfather type, and he kind of egged you on it, he pushed it. But TV, they kind of cut it to make it look like you're screaming and going to kill a 75-year-old man.
I'm sure TV definitely made it seem like I was going to rip his head off and down his neck. But, you know, the thing is like that's something that is personal to me, and I take very strongly when somebody uses that word. And the thing is like, I don't know. It's just when it comes down to it, it's not cool. You know what I mean? And like if he would have called me anything else, I probably would have just blew it off and just be like, well, whatever. But the fact is that he pushed the wrong button.
Well, by the way, there are 12 words that we can tell you that are worse than womanizer that we did a poll.
I'm sure you did.
Womanizer didn't come in top 12.
I'm sure, you know, to pick out a worse word, I'm sure it's a lot easier to pick out a worse word.
One starts with A, one starts with MF. I mean, but womanizer must...
Dad, I've worked in the club business for 6 years. I hear those all the time. It's not a big deal, you know? It's something, womanizer is just something that I take very personal, and like the way I was raised and where I grew up, is just, it's not something that you joke around with. And,
well, plus your girlfriend's watching.
Yeah, and my beautiful, amazing girlfriend is watching, and that's not cool. So she didn't appreciate it.
This is a bad segue, but what's the first thing you want to do when you get... Because the next question I ask.
Yeah.
But without making it personal, too personal, what's the first thing you want to do when you get out of here?
Oh, my God. Do I even have to say, guys? I mean, whatever. Where's she at? Can we leave now? Screw this money. Give me
Okay, so you did go there. Okay, let me get... So the second thing you want to do when you get out of here?
Oh, man. You know, spend time with my family, for sure. You know, spend time with the people that I love that I haven't been able to spend time for 3 months. Is a huge amount of time that you don't do. Imagine not seeing the people that you talk to every day for 3 months. It's crazy.
People can't imagine. No mail, no TV, no phone. They don't get it. There are no magazines. No, that you're sitting here 24/7 with crazy people, and they don't even give you enough booze. I mean, sometimes they even parcel the booze out. How do you... The last 3 nights, even on Showtime After Dark, watching you two play cards, I got to tell you, I kind of was like, woohoo, fast forward.
Yeah.
You must be going nuts.
We had the Big Brother Olympics, me and Dan. We had all 5 games laid down, and we were going to compete. You know, me and Dan, I thank God that I was with Dan most of this time, you know, the whole time, because with some of these people...
Imagine Jerry at the end with you. You would, yeah.
You know what I mean? But the thing is, me and Dan are competitors. We always compete in chess. We play chess every day. I don't know if y'all watched it.
Chess, beer pong,
card toss, whatever it was. You know, you have to keep yourself busy in this place. It's not okay. I do not recommend to stay anywhere for this amount of time by yourself. Nothing.
When there's 10 people, I can get, well, you can diversionally talk to this one, that one. There's 2 left.
No, 2 left. Like I said, I think thankfully it was Dan, because we got to play games all day, and it was like 2 guys, 2 friends just hanging out all day. And you know, one of us going to win $500,000, the other one's going to win $50,000. That's kind of how we looked at it. We had a good time.
Well, let me ask you: $50,000. You survived earthquakes, Ollie's weirdness with the crow, Jerry falling in the pool. I mean, is this going to be memories for life, or I'm going to forget this the second I get out of here?
It'll definitely be memories for life, but you know, it's just a start. I've had a great life so far, and this is just a little star to add to the walls.
Can I ask you? You started out very slowly to the point of I almost thought, why'd they cast this guy? I mean, okay, he's attractive and everything, but what does he bring to the table? And Diane goes, well, he's kind of funny, quirky in a way. So Diane, who I work with, goes, they're not showing the real him yet. 3rd week, you went into the diary room, and I came in the next day, and I said, he is the funniest diary room ever. You had this deadpan way of rolling your eyes and saying stuff. I said, this guy needs a sitcom, and I kept writing this every week. Is this a natural thing? Were you playing it up for the camera?
I wasn't playing anything up for the camera. What you see is what you get. Obviously, you know, if you meet me for the first time, you might be like, all right, this guy's, you know, kind of quiet. You get a beer in me or something. It's just like when you go out, you know, a lot of people that meet me are like, oh, man, this is a cool guy, but he seems kind of quiet.
You're that guy.
Nah,
2 beers, you were.
And then all of a sudden, you know me for a week, and you're like, all right, this guy's hilarious. You know, I don't think I'm that funny. But you know, the thing is you're in here. Sometimes, you know, they wake you up at weird hours to be like, hey, come in the DR, and you're like, are you serious?
They did that to you intentionally because you did diary room stuff. I wish I had a list of them. Stuff that we want to put on a tape. the rolling your eyes, the comments about Jerry, the stuff about how Jesse was so stupid. I mean, it was just criminally funny. Like, give this boy a sitcom. He's so funny. And where did it come from? Because like the first couple of weeks, it was like, why did they cast him? I didn't know.
Maybe they didn't show everything the first week because there was some funny stuff I did say about Keisha. I don't know where she's at, but I had to tell her because I know she's probably gonna watch it. But one of the big things I had to do a post for her because I thought she was a porn star when I first walked into the house. So I was like, wait a minute, I think I seen Keisha on. I think I saw Keisha. I think it was this video, something like this or something. You know what I mean? And like, I had to tell her that because I'm like, dude, if she sees that afterwards, she's gonna kill me.
They did not put that on TV.
See,
but now,
now I outed myself for no reason.
Thanks Keisha. Yeah. Change the vote now.
Yeah. Right.
Were you surprised that it was 7-0? I gotta tell you, we thought it was 4-3 when we were kind of doing the poll thing.
You can ask Dan. Like two nights ago, we were talking about it, and I was like, Dan, I think you got it, and I really did. And I felt,
you even said, I'm gonna write that the name of your check. You said it. Yeah.
No, and I did, and I really felt like he had it. I think after we got grilled by the jury, I just, I have good feelings about stuff like that, and I wasn't upset. I was like, man, I'm glad you're going to win, but I really felt like he was going to win because he.
But I thought he went 4-3, 5-2, but.
No, well, yeah, it actually did kind of surprise me. They went 7-0, but the fact is like I played this game probably a little less. I wouldn't say emotion, but a little less with my heart. I didn't really play like, hey, you're my best friend, because I'm not here to play to make best friends, man. I'm just here to win. You know what I mean? But maybe it bit me in the ass in the long run. I don't know, but.
Was the strategy walking in what you really ultimately ended up doing?
Yes, my strategy in the house was be myself. My life's been great this far, so hopefully, it'll pay off in the end. And it was to, have a business mind frame in everything I did. The fact is, I would have loved to keep Keisha around. She was a great friend. I have, that'd be all fun and joy. We can run around the table together, and laugh all the way, not to the bank. The thing is I was, I had a one-track mind, and that was to play the game. So.
Had you left her in, you probably would not be having that check right now.
Exactly, and it was. And the thing is I hate that, hopefully I think she buried everything, but, she was very hurt. I mean.
Watch out, she's coming.
Yeah, she was very hurt when I had to do that.
Was that hard to? It was hard for us to watch it. Was it hard to see it? I mean, it was you. She was doing it too.
Who?
When Keisha, when she left, when she left and said,
"Oh yeah,
I don't even want to speak to you. I'm going to speak to Dan."
No, it was hard because Dan's not as innocent as he looks. He played a big part in.
His hands were very dirty.
Yeah. And we had a very, I took a lot of the brunt of it, and it was hurt because it hurt a little bit because she was a good friend, and I think she is a great.
She did say tonight that I think you felt like she was like your little brother.
Yeah.
So
I hope she really does.
When she watches the show and sees what a prick he was, though.
Yeah. That's the thing. It's like probably I'll see her. She lives not far from me, so I'm sure I'll see her, and she'll be like, I don't like Dan, or whatever she's gonna say.
Last question. What's next for you? Are you going back to mixology, or are you going to say like, hey, you know what? People have been telling me I should be in a sitcom, so I'll go for it.
I did that whole modeling thing on the East Coast for a long time, and I'm kind of done with that. But it'll probably back to the entertainment company I work for. There's a couple bigger steps that I want to work up to. We just opened a casino, or we're remodeling Sahara. It reopens in 210. So I work for SBE. So we own a slew of nightclubs and stuff.
Well, they make it sound like you're working at the neighborhood bar. That's not quite the same thing.
No. I work for SB Entertainment, so I've worked at 4 different venues around Hollywood. So.
Okay, well, mixologist isn't really totally accurate. It's like, you're like, you're more than a mixologist. It's kind of downplaying it there.
Yeah, well, maybe it's a downplay, but the thing is, mixology is new. I mean, the thing we're creating, the things that we're doing at this point is something totally new, and it's unheard of. So, there's a lot of good stuff. But the thing is, I've worked in nightlife for 6 years. I'm going to stick with it. We'll probably go, move up a little bit more to events or, managing.
By the way, got to ask the mixologist, when they opened the champagne, you were shaking the champagne? Who does that?
Oh, yeah. When we won?
The two-person dinner.
Because I don't get to do that at work. I always want to shake up a bottle of champagne and pop the top off. The thing is, the bottles of champagne that I sell, I can't do that. People would kill me.
And yet it didn't blow up.
I know, it wasn't that bad. A little bit.
Okay, didn't show that, but anyway. Okay. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well deserved.